I'm done with these two guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, considering it's his idea, right?
His show, right? His show, and we took it right over. Come right on.
All right, we're back here on YouTube real quick. Hey, YouTube, thank you if you're joining us for the first time today.
Hey, YouTubers.
We are doing this benefit here for Gray. She is a young little girl, 3 years old, out of Michigan, who has a brain tumor that she is going to have operated. This is their second such operation, and we're helping the family out today. There's a GoFundMe page going down through below. You can also send us e-transfers, and we will accept those e-transfers on behalf of the family, and we'll get that money out to you. Some people don't want to give to them. Spiritual service. Thank God you're back. But anyways, we're jumping between our different platforms today because our new broadcasting is only letting us do 3 streams at a time. I can do 10 streams later, but right now at this point they're only allowing us to do 3 streams. So that's what we're doing. We're picking and choosing between the streams and just jumping from here to there to everywhere. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube and Facebook right now. So check us out there. We do appreciate it. Thank you very much for joining us everywhere, wherever you're joining us from. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we got people in here from all over the world, actually. So I don't know why that whole thing is stalled over there with people listening to us today. It should be getting up there. I think people are just kind of taking a break. I don't know. But come on, let's get this money up here. Let's raise some money for Baby Gray. We need that to help her get on her way in a trip to Memphis, Tennessee, for a life-saving brain tumor operation. This is not a joke. It's not, if you know, like I keep saying it, if Glue Girl can get how much sauerkraut? Man,
$23,000.
We can't raise it for Baby Gray. Ridiculous. Tell you. And I want to thank him while we're on here and on the air on the radio side. I want to thank all the people from Country Roads Records, Mr. Rick Schneider and Nacy there for coming together and helping us with this event. So thank you very much, guys. On the radio side, we're going to hit you up with a little Jackson Lane here, an angel and a barstool, right at www.accessradio.ca. And we'll be back right after that with some of this live chit-chat we got going on Gray Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Jackson Lane, I haven't heard from those guys for a while, eh? It's been, they're down in Maine, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing some great stuff. I'm still following them on their YouTube page. They got new music coming out and stuff. Busy time for everybody, trying to get new music out there. Everybody's working now. Like some of these guys that did full-time music are now, back to the old days, where they're having to take jobs to support themselves because, the music industry in a whole is in a hole. And we know it because nobody's doing anything because they can't tour. They can't get into, studios and do proper recordings. It's a big, big thing in the industry. And that's what hurts me the most about the music industry is that's exactly what it is. It's an industry and people make their living from it.
Yeah.
Not only the artists, but me, you, Shakespeare, the whole, that's how we make a living is with the music industry, and it's been affected big time. Look at the number of people in broadcasting, in mainstream broadcasting that are, getting the axe. Bell Media, all of them are radio, mainstream radio is taking a kicking through this whole thing. So glad for us that internet radio is, actually growing. And, we're surviving, but, it's even a fight for us to keep going each and every day. So support us with that merch store and everything else that you guys can help us with. Today, everything going towards Baby Gray on both our merch stores and Sugar Fryer Media Group, along with Sauerkraut, they're going to get together, and there's going to be a store there with just Baby Gray stuff in it. With Pray for Gray logos and stuff on t-shirts, masks, and of course the Great Camp Cup will be there available on our merch store. And all that money, of course, will be going to the Scott family and Baby Gray. So get in there. It's right on the top of our webpage at www.accessradio.ca. And you'll see our merch store up there. Get in there. Baby Gray stuff will be in there as soon as the engineer, Mr. Sauerkraut, over there, can get it up there, and it should be there in the next 24 hours or so, I would think, sir?
Yes. I need some stuff from Kimmy.
Yep.
But yes, we will get that. I'll probably get it up as soon as we're done here. I'll go home and work on some designs. That's everything that's on there I designed myself with the help of everybody else. I did put that new logo on. Remember that new logo that we had with the skull and the helmet and the access radio? They refused it. They refused it. They said it was too complicated. So we'll see how this goes with Gray, because I'm going to try to get her picture on stuff, and they should be able to do that. I wouldn't think that that's too complicated, but when it goes onto the hats, it has to be embroidered, so they won't be able to do the hats for Gray for her picture, but shirts, we'll be able to do that. We'll be able to do the golf shirts, but I can get something special made up for Gray.
I'm donning the old Access hat right now today.
That's the old one.
That is the old one, yeah.
Yeah, there are 3 new ones on the new merch site, but you do have the old one. I think Bear has the old one as well, and he's also got the old shirt. Bear does. So you can see behind me, there's the Halloween Spooktacular shirt. Those were limited edition. Those are ones that we designed up as well. We had a couple of artists there, and we'll do the same kind of thing here for this. Unofficially, I'll put some sort of something together with the artists that actually helped out with the show today too. So we'll get that taken care of as well. Bear says he's wearing that shirt right now. So, yep. So there we go. Yep, wearing that right shirt today. So there you all go. Check it out. We got new golf shirts coming in very shortly as well. Don, I know that's something that you wanted, but you can choose the color of them. However, if it's not white or blue or red, the logo doesn't show up very well on black on black, right? Not really the best.
No, obviously that's our colors, right?
Design, yeah. So white, blue, or red they look amazing. Check out those golf shirts too. But we'll be getting those very shortly, they're already there. You just have to order them, and then they take some time to get in. I don't know how long this shipping takes. I know with the old company, it took sometimes up to 2-3 weeks. This one, I'm hoping, is a little bit easier.
Well, you know what? They got to make the damn thing too, right? They're not just going to have them piled up sitting there waiting to send out.
Well, true. Very true.
It's like, it's I understand all that. I went to, when we were discussing all this T-shirts and way back, we did check out some of our local people here, and you can't do it for what we can get it done on these services. They pay for shipping, they pay for everything, and it takes a great big bundle of staff to do all that. Get orders together, put them all together, get them shipped out. And it's very costly for people to do that. I was talking to one of the artists about merch, and that's the way now artists are going, is because now they don't really have to. They get a few in stock, so they can bring it to their shows, but most of them are doing all this stuff like the way you've got her set up now, where they're printing it, shipping it, and you got whatever deal you got with them. But that's the easiest way to go. I know there's so many people doing it now. Like, it's just incredible, and it takes a load off us.
By the way, I was just the merch store has told us that if we sell 50 pieces of merchandise today, it doesn't say 50 separate orders, but 50 pieces of merchandise today, that they are going to also give us an extra percentage, a couple percentage points, so that we could donate that directly to Gray. So that was an email from them. They know what's going on too. So they have said that if we could get 50 pieces of merchandise sold, whether it be this or the Gray's merchandise that's going to be coming out later on today, that they will also give us a little bit more of a bonus, and we can then send that on to the family. So we have a couple of goals here.
That's great.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I know somebody else has donated to the Grays. GoFundMe page, but it hasn't come through yet on our side, so it's not showing here yet. Might be a little bit of a delay there going on for some strange reason. That's fine, but I do know that somebody else has donated. I don't know how much they've donated.
It doesn't matter as long as
it doesn't matter as long as they donated, exactly. And I don't know who it was yet. But we have had a couple of anonymous donors, and those anonymous donors, you know who you are. Thank you very much for donating as well. Because some people just they want to do it, and they want to be, they just don't want their name out there for whatever reason. Not so much that they might not want people to harass them or anything, but it's more so, they want to do it out of the kindness of their heart, and sometimes people feel negative about putting their name on it. So by all means, there you guys go. There are those people that have donated anonymously. Thank you for donating regardless.
Yes, and it's for a great cause, and then we got to keep the money flowing here and get it to them. And you can also, of course, send it directly to e-transfer to us, and we'll make sure that they get it if you don't feel comfortable with the GoFundMe page. Or
so Judy was just saying, being Canadian, how does the donation work? So you can donate right through, whether you're Canadian, American, doesn't matter. You can donate on the GoFundMe page, which is going down along the bottom. It says https://gofund.me/74D28159. You could go there directly, or you can send e-transfer to us, and we will donate directly from here to there on your behalf. Again, we're not looking to take the credit for it. If you do send us something, we will let them know who it's from as well.
They can go right onto our website. Go right on to Access.
You can go right on to accessradio.ca/country-music. Right there, there's a picture of Gray smiling. You can click right on there, and it brings you right to the donations page for Mrs. Gray. So
also on the Pray for Gray Facebook page.
It's everywhere. Yeah, Pray for Baby Gray though is the Facebook page, because Pray for Gray. Yep, Pray for Gray was taken. There are multiple Pray for Grays, but the one that they use is actually Pray for Baby Gray. That is the actual one. Now the hashtag, if you follow the hashtag Pray for Gray, is actually theirs. So you can also check them out that way. I guess that's the easy way. Gray spelled Gray, not Grey. She's asking about exchange. Yep. So again, if you send it to us as an e-transfer, you don't have to worry about the exchange. We'll exchange it for you. It's not a big deal for us to do that. I have access to American accounts, so I could just take the Canadian money, transfer it. We lose some on the dollar, but if you go to the GoFundMe page, it is in American dollars, I believe, and they'll send it to her in American dollars.
Yeah, if you give 100, it'll take 100 plus the exchange. So
yeah, which would be 125 right now.
25 point something.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad exchange rate right now. I mean, we were at $1.40 as much as just before the pandemic. That was painful, but yeah. So nobody says you have to.
Yeah, I can tell you, man, being a truck driver.
Yeah.
And I used to drive in the States all the time, man. That exchange rate, when it's high, holy man, that can kill a man.
Yeah, essentially, if you donated $10, I believe is going to cost you $12.50. It's going to cost you a little bit more, but it'll be worth it.
No, I don't know.
Shakespeare, you want to say anything?
No, you guys are doing great. I'm just
I
just feel
bad because we're so
used he says that he can do this on his hat, but standing on his freaking head, but he hasn't said 5 words the whole show in 5 hours.
In his defense, you haven't let him.
When have I had room?
No. Anyway, I'm going to play another song on the radio side, and then we'll get back.
You play a song, and we'll let Shakespeare talk while you play that song.
Go. I don't hear you.
Now he doesn't want to talk.
Oh no, I thought he was going on, so I was waiting.
No.
I just hit the play button, man.
Okay. Well, pardon me, Mister. I'm the king of country. I just have to push a button.
I am. Well, that's all I got to do, man. Because you know what? I have this sponsor. His name is Ontario Fire Prevention Services, and I'm telling you, my studio in the last little while has kind of went to the country, as you can see, big TV up thanks to everything. Construction getting underway. Just about finished here. We're getting the wall has been painted now, all done. The TV's up now. The Wall of Fame is going back up here in the next couple of days. All the frames have been redone.
Now, when you say the Wall of Fame, this is people that have been on your show?
Yes.
Shouldn't it be the Wall of Shame then?
No, you think the likes of Robert Eskridge and Travis Tritt and of course Shelley Lynch. We've got Corey Stevenson Band. We have so many going up there that have sent us T-shirts, and of course, just like you have in the background and there with our spectacular stuff, the CD and the frame is added together and put up on our wall, and this is my personal wall. There's one at the main studio going up too at your place, at our head office. So it's kind of just my wall of fame. Fame is the people I enjoy the most, I guess, in my personal thing. Kind of cool, and I like it. So people are sending us stuff, and you can't always just give it away, man. I want something. You know what I mean? So I diverse this here wall of fame for my personal collection. Let's put it that way. Never know. One of these days, Robert Eskridge's autograph could be worth some money.
Yes, it could be one day, and so can Sam's, and so can yours.
Yeah, you know what? No, I can't see mine being worth anything. But Sam's, you never can tell. He's getting pretty popular over there in that rock scene. I'll tell you that. Craziness.
I don't think that's what Sam was laughing at, but we'll go with that.
Yeah, me too. That's kind of what I gotta do. But anyway,
he's just avoiding the banner. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to, jackass. Yeah. Geritol, not a sponsor. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. We got jackass running the. Yeah, we got the guy in the mainstream there running shit, so we know what kind of jackass shit can happen every day here at Access Radio. It's nothing. You know, I got to tell you, though, I've had some great fun here today. Support of Gray, Baby Gray. Come on, let's get that money going. Let's get it up there. You know, Shakespeare. Let's get your friends up there. Let's hit up on Facebook. Let's do it. Let's get going here and get this money raised for Baby Gray. Hit us up on our merch stuff. If you're one of them guys that's just got to get something for something, you can get something, and all proceeds, all profits going, of course, to Baby Gray, and of course our people that do our T-shirts and all our stuff are offering to give us a little bit more of a break on it and give us a little more money for Gray. So go over there, hit us up at www.accessradio.ca. Hit up no matter which one you go to, rock, country, pop, the banner's there. Get into our merch store and help Baby Gray today. And of course, Spiritually Tarot. Keep forgetting that. It's also 100% of her readings are going to Baby Gray for the next 2 weeks. Great thing. Got the people making us pucks. Shakespeare, give them a big shout out once again, will you?
I will in just a moment, but let me slide into character for just a moment. I want to get away from the Sam side, even though it says Big Willie Shakespeare. It's Sam who is doing this today. It's just something that reaches out to my heart. But I'm going to get into character right now. And for all my rock listeners out there, you are listening to The Big Show right now. We are live. We are having a good time here on accessradio.ca/country-music. And we are also on Facebook Live, and we are on YouTube, and we are on
Twitter right now. Twitter, Facebook Live, and YouTube.
And it is 50 past the hour, 10 minutes before the top of the hour. So wherever you are, I want you guys to do me a favor right now. We're going to keep going right through till 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. And I want you guys to do me a favor. I want you to go to the GoFundMe page on accessradio.ca/country-music. Hit the donate button. $5. That's all I ask. Just $5 little dollars. Give up your coffee from Tim Hortons tomorrow. Give up that coffee from McDonald's just for
Dunkin'
tomorrow.
Donuts in the States.
Exactly. And wherever you are, let's get that money in. Let's get it rolling right now. Also, be sure and check out our merchandise page. You can get it also on the main on the main site. You can find all kinds of information. There's lots of great shows happening all the time. We're here for you. And all we ask out of you is to have a good time, be there, and come on out. And let's get that money over the top for Baby Gray. And let's get that problem alleviated as soon as we possibly can. We are all family after all. And I also want to say a very special thank you to my good friend Barry Shelley from Rink of Dreams, who is making up some very special collector pucks, which are on the way. And Kimmy, there's one for you and the family on the way, and one for Sauerkraut, Dawn, and for Big Willie. Shakespeare has the Pray for Gray logo on it, and he has done that at his own expense and is being sent to us from Cooperstown, New York, from the Rink of Dreams. And there's a lot of great guys listening over there as well. And I want to thank everybody who has taken even 5 minutes of the day to come out and see us and to hear us. And you guys mean more to us than we could ever express to you. We're having fun and making fun of each other and having a good time and everything, but you know why we're here. It is something very, very dear to our hearts. And guys, let's get out. Let's do this. And to my listeners out there, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. And you guys rock.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. You guys rock. And that's why we do this. We don't do this because, we do a little bit because we are pretentious like that. But if we didn't have listeners, there'd be no point other than us listening to ourselves. And, that you could only do that so many times. And as my wife says, I do it too much. But but we are doing this for our listeners. And this is a chance that we have, though, to give back to our listeners. I know that we put on a show for you guys all the time, and we give back that way, but we want to be able to give back to one of our family members, so to speak, even though Kimmy's not directly related to any of us or Gray. We still find that we want to make sure that we help them out because they are our extended family. We've known them for a very short time, but at the same time, during that short time, we've been able to grow attached to them, and we do love them. We had Gray and Kimmy on a little bit earlier. Some of the artists are having troubles. By the way, I just want to say they're having some trouble sending in some of the videos. I apologize for that. There are some issues, and Maxine wanted to get out her music to us. I apologize because we weren't able to get that out. We did hear a specific song from Robert Eskridge, who is actually going on to a concert tonight. That's why he wasn't able to make it here live. But he did send out a wonderful song, and we'll play that again shortly, as well as Rick did an excellent song that was dedicated to Gray herself. With special lyrics, even Robert Eskridge, he took.
And we will get all this put together.
Yeah, we'll have everything together. And like I said, those songs that were cut today, Rick's for sure, and Robert Eskridge. Yep, the ones that we legally can resell, we're going to sell it, and we're going to make that money and send that money to Gray's family there, to Kimmy.
And the ones that we couldn't get on, you're gonna fix that and get it on our Facebook page and all that stuff, right?
Which ones?
See, the ones that we couldn't get on today. Technical difficulty. You're gonna put them all up. And
no, that's for sure. We're allowed to put that stuff on Facebook as long as it's the originals and stuff like that. So we'll do that. Yeah. I have no problem doing that.
No, I just want the artists to know that even though they didn't get on the show today, that their stuff will be still sent to Gray.
I mean, we still have a couple hours left, so there's still time to send stuff if you're able to do it. The best way to do it, again, send a Dropbox. I don't care, but send it to accessradio.ca at Google or at gmail.com, or you can send a Google Drive to there, right? Because Google has their own Google Drives, and then I could just download it. It should be easier from there. But if you can, don't make it specific to me to open it. Don't make it specific to Don to be able to open it. That's where we run into the troubles, because you guys sent it to Don, and then Don tried to send it to me, and then there's like, you can't open this, you don't have permission.
And then it locks me out again because I sent it to somebody else.
Yeah. So
But you know
that's
what?
where that's where
We're
the trouble
trying. We're
makes
doing
it.
the best we can, and it's kind of short notice, and I want to thank you, man. Like you're doing a pretty damn good job keeping this all together, and we appreciate you. Got to tell you
Yeah.
that. You know.
Way to go,
Thank you.
Road.
Oh, I thought we were giving you praise now, Willie. Oh, all right.
No, we're talking about you, man. Like,
All
you're putting
right.
all this together. You're short notice. You're trying all this video shit.
Stop. No, I'm just kidding. Keep coming. Yeah.
Well, I'm famous for this. I'm a great idea guy. I am. I gotta admit that. I'm a great idea guy, and I always put it right on your lap. Here, this is what we're doing next week. Do it. And I never think that. Wait a minute, how is he going to do all that? But, every week, it doesn't matter if it's in conversation or the cabin or whatever I throw at you, you still do it for me, man. And I want to tell you, and I don't tell you enough, I guess.
All right, well, thank you.
Maybe I do, I don't know.
All right,
but I don't think I do. I don't think I do, but I gotta say you wear way too much gel in your man for a man your age. I think you wear too much gel. Anyway, I got to hit up a song. I got to say, I call Mama right here at Access Country Radio. Go ahead. We're gone.
I got to say, this when I thought up this idea, and this was not what I envisioned, and without sauerkraut, this doesn't happen the way it is right now, and This is awesome. I never even thought of this. I was actually wondering, how are we going to do this? With the three of us, are we all going to be on mix? Or
you don't know what he goes through, man. When I come up with some of these ideas, I've got him just going here, there.
Let's get 38 artists doing a song at the same time. Let's do this.
Can we do that? And we'll kind of do this great big concert type of deal. We'll get them all singing a different part, and just do it. How do I do that? I don't care. You got that Zoom machine, and you got this, you got that.
Robert Eskridge is here. I said earlier that he wasn't here, but he is here. Robert, we played your song earlier today, and actually it made us cry. I just want to say you're a jerk for that, but
jackass made me.
Yeah, cry. What's up with that? Way to go!
It didn't make us cry. Sorry, somebody was cutting onions over.
Yeah.
There.
And you know what the sad part about it is? We all heard it before it went on the air, and we still cried.
Yeah,
it's like, God.
Same with Rick. Rick's song was very touching as well. Kind of, even though Mark's song was really well thought out and dedicated to her as well. And we also had Chris too. That was a different song. I didn't hear that song before of Chris's. I've heard his. Daddy Don't Hurt Mama.
That was a cover. That was a cover he did, but it was good. Good song. And Robert Eskridge, of course, these two guys, like Rick Snyder, Robert Eskridge, we're talking outlaw country, and then they come on to a bloody show like this and make us all cry. Like, thanks, guys. Like, jeez. How are we going to get over this now? It's going to be all over. Don Pierce cries on air. Sauerkraut cries on air. Big Willie Shakespeare sleeps on air.
No, it's going to say that we had dust in our eyes.
We had dust in our eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Big Willie can get away with that. He lives in a steel town. He can get away with that.
Well, yeah, it's more
than covered in snow right now,
more than dust in his eyes. That's for sure. Actually, how did the storm go there yesterday? Because we were supposed to get the tail end of it here. We didn't get anything here. But Willie,
nothing.
You didn't get nothing. No, Toronto got hammered. It was supposed to kind of hit.
It's
Toronto,
funny. From Hamilton to Toronto, it's a short drive across QEW, and it's that amazing to me even when I lived there. That even where you live in the Niagara Falls area, you go 20 kilometers down the road heading towards Fort Erie in New York State, and you can get into total whiteout conditions. Just poof, done, and you just left bare pavement. Just amazing the different snow patterns there. Well, welcome to the Great Lakes.
Buffalo is crazy. For example, Fort Erie might be pretty bad. Niagara Falls will be nothing on the ground. Fort Erie will have like a foot, and Buffalo will have like a wall of snow. That happened a few years ago where they literally took pictures of a wall of snow, and people ended up dying right on the highways because they pulled over. Snowplow trucks didn't see them. Snowplow trucks took them out, right? So. Yeah,
that I-90 gets pretty bad though. It
Oh,
can get pretty wicked right across over to Erie, Pennsylvania, and it gets in that I-79.
Yeah.
That can get deadly. I've
Yep.
traveled that corridor quite a bit.
Sorry. I share the shit out of everything. The enemy line, they are very well known in Southern Ontario. Yes, they're not too far from. Now,
The Niagara region.
When Judy says Southern Ontario, what part of Southern Ontario? Because Southern Ontario is big. Windsor,
Probably
London,
Windsor
Sarnia.
area.
Yeah,
we're talking probably
Niagara
the Windsor,
Falls,
Sarnia.
Everything from
St. Thomas,
essentially Toronto down is considered Southern Ontario, right? So
remember when Kurt was on the show? He's from the enemy line. He's the other latter half of the enemy line, Kimmy's brother, and we were talking to him about coming over and doing our rooftop series, our rooftop concert series this summer, and he was all worried about crossing the border, so we just offered to fly him over. Remember, we just fly you over. It doesn't matter. We'll just get on our private jet and we'll fly you over. And
so
I almost thought for a minute
Judy's
there, what
from
is
Woodstock, so she's close to London, probably about
she must know the likes of Aaron
20 minutes from London. Yeah. She knows the enemy lines, and then she obviously knows accessradio.ca/country-music because we're right down the 403 from her. Not too far. We actually used to be right in Hamilton, and then we moved to Niagara Falls, our head office. So there you go. I'm the one Kurt was talking about on your show. Oh, Kurt was talking about somebody on the show, Don?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I had to turn down. I'm sorry, I was trying to find this. I had to turn
when we did the cabin, he talked about his aunt in. He thought he wasn't sure if it was Sarnia or whatnot, but
yes, that's
very
right.
good.
That's right.
So that's what she's talking about. Sorry, I was there too. So
yeah, you were.
Wow.
I had you turn. I didn't hear the questions, or I didn't read it because I was picking out the next song, and I had to turn you down because I didn't know if it was the right one, so I had the music playing so I could hear. But anyway, I apologize.
Yes.
You caught me. You caught me not paying attention.
Yeah, so Woodstock, a couple. It's not far. I drive through Woodstock quite often to get to London. Stopped in there a couple times. I've never visited Sticky Nicky's, just so that if people are wondering how I know about Woodstock, it's not because of that place.
What is that? The hell is that?
Come on.
Get over here. Stop. I don't know. It could be a friggin' cinnamon bun store. I don't know.
Listen, if
I'm
something's
betting
called
bar.
Sticky Nicky's, it is not a cinnamon bun place. Trust me.
Well, what is it then? I don't know.
Exactly what you think it is
way out here in BC.
Exactly what you think it is exactly
a cinnamon bun store.
Oh, I know exactly what it is then.
Oh, it's a cinnamon bun store.
Yeah, sure. Cinnamon
Let's
bun.
just say it is a adult establishment.
Yes, it's a place for adults to
Unwind.
There you go. Sure.
Oh, a tug
leave it
and
at
blow. You're talking about a tug and blow.
No.
No.
You guys just didn't know what to say.
This show is now rated PG-13.
A cinnamon bun store is the name. Yes, that's exactly what happens. Yeah.
Oh my dear
No,
Lord!
You know what's going to happen here?
Other
We're
all going to get banned on Facebook.
The rub and tug, as you mentioned. It's the other part. So
we're not on the air. We're on YouTube.
Oh my God! Oh my Lord!
There you go, Judy.
Look, if we're going to entertain these
Judy.
people, let's entertain them for God's sakes, man. Jesus, beating around the bush.
It's the Canadian Ballet. That's what.
You guys are giving a flashback.
I've never been to the Canadian Ballet there, although people around Woodstock talk about it very highly. So Sam's been there.
I was actually a MC at some of those kind of establishments for quite a long time. And I'll tell you what, I was damn.
So you know who Cinnamon Bun is?
Hey, no word of a lie. One of my intros. Gentlemen, coming up next, we've got one of the lovely ladies coming up to entertain you on this Saturday afternoon. She has been in a lot of award shows, and she has been named Miss New Dunville one and only.
Where the hell's
Or-
done, Joe?
And then you brought a sheep on stage.
Exactly. Or another one. There was a dancer that I was a little annoyed with. You think DJs have an ego? Dancers have an ego. And this dancer came up and was, I need to have more power. I need more power. You are not giving me enough light. I need light. I need power. So like, okay, whatever. So she goes down, she gets ready to do her thing, and I put her on stage, and I swear on all that is holy, a lot of people probably won't get this, but I did the old, this next young lady is one of our featured entertainers here this week at Billy Rose Palace, and she's going to entertain for you right now. This is the slovenly beautiful, and then I said her name. She had no clue what slovenly meant.
Oh, neither do I. Not a clue.
basically
PG, man.
No, he knows. He knows. Just he's trying to get you to say it. Don't.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
Please.
Exactly. Oh my God. But yeah, you guys are giving me such flashbacks.
Well, it just shows you what you have to do to be a broadcaster. You got to go to some pretty slimy places in the world to get ahead, I'll tell you. And that's not a pun. Well, you guys
Isn't that what you do every day when you show up for work? You have to go to a slimy place.
Oh, no. I just got to go upstairs in my house now. I don't got to go to your place. Jesus.
Yeah.
Judy,
I was smart. I moved.
Yes. Crazy.
Hey, we got to remember what we're here for.
What we're here for. Yeah, exactly.
Everybody thank Judy.
Yeah, Judy.
Thanks, Judy. We're back on the air. Okay, I got to bet. I'm on the air. You guys let me talk. Hey, welcome back to Access Country Radio. These guys are driving me absolutely.
Not an actual relative.
No.
From what I remember, it was somebody he calls Aunt Judy. If I recall, I could be wrong. It could be an actual aunt. Yes. Anyways, yes. So we're having some fun here. Thank you guys for joining us here. But we are here for Gray, beautiful little girl, 3 years old, that does have a brain tumor that they are sending her to Memphis to have operated on. This will be the second such surgery. Now, the reason why they're sending her to Memphis is because she has an attachment to the doctor there, Dr. Boop, who saved her. As she says,
he's also one of the world's best neurologist surgeons in the world. So.
And when you're dealing with a brain that's still growing, a young lady's brain, young girls that's developing, you want to make sure that you do go to the best out there, the best neurologist. I almost said urologist. That would be a horrible thing. Do not go to a urologist if you have a brain tumor. Okay, it doesn't work. Two different minds. I was going to say something, but anyways.
I can. Watch me.
This show has taken a turn.
This show is done. What happens when you're on the air for 7 hours and don't take a pee? You turn into sauerkraut.
We've only been on for 6 hours, 4 minutes, and 10 seconds, but who's counting?
Wow.
Yes.
Hey, Eskridge, the bourbon's kicking in.
Can you just imagine if someone's joining us now?
Robert is here, and he honestly, he sent us this package with the signed autograph shirts and CDs Christmas time, and it just arrived like a week and a half ago, essentially. But anyways. We have those, Robert. We are giving away some of those today. So thank you for sending those and helping us out. And we're also going to be auctioning off one of those signed shirts and CDs. Profits going to Gray here. And then we're also going to be... I would auction off those chocolates, but I ate them. They were delicious. I didn't even care.
Yeah, I was going to say that, buddy. Chocolates out. Access Radio needs another CD or something to give away with them.
Yeah, we ran out of chocolates.
Again, ran out of chocolates.
Now we know. Not list bourbon on the list of goods. Just put chocolates, candies, bonbons, whatever you want to call them. Anything.
Man, they were good though. Man, I'm telling you, they didn't taste like bourbon at all.
No, they were great. And my
And
wife,
once I started, I couldn't stop eating the damn things. I'm telling you, my kid eat them too.
yeah,
It
no,
was crazy.
I ate those up. I'm on a special diet, no sugar, and I looked at how many grams of carbs and sugar was in it. And I was like, to hell with the diet.
I'm
I even
telling you.
saved one for my wife.
Yeah, I didn't save any. I didn't. I got to be honest with you. But yeah, Robert, if you're still kicking around, chocolates. We can't get them up here. So
Yeah, hey, what the
chocolates.
heck?
Yeah. You know, he'd get some real good chocolate from. I bet you Rob Gord in Germany. Some of that fine German.
Belgium chocolates for sure.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
A friend of mine,
sure.
when they go to Germany, they bring back Belgium chocolates, and you can buy Belgium chocolates here. I'm going to tell you though, it's completely different because here, our chocolate they add wax to it to make it last longer. It stays together better. It's like a binding agent, right there. It's pure. Much different, and the taste is way better. Anything from Europe, actually, the chocolate is much different.
Yeah, you know, you got a problem when the second ingredient in your recipe is edible wax.
Gum or some
gum, glucose, or
yeah.
And the last ingredient,
chocolate.
Yeah, getting the finest of ingredients up here in the real world.
Yeah, well, in Canada they list it in order of what's in there, right? So, like when you get ketchup, the first thing that I do is I turn over the ketchup bottle and I read the ingredients. If the first ingredient says vinegar, I'm putting it back. That's going to be far too. Yeah, the first ingredient has to say tomatoes, then vinegar, then sugar. That's the way that it goes with that, right? So.
Yeah, you know, like if I'm on a diet for my health too, and because of my conditions, but they tell me that the acidity in ketchup and stuff is where the content that you really have to watch brands, because the acidity in ketchups and stuff like that, tomato-based foods, can eat the hole in your stomach. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that you could get a hole in your stomach?
No, I didn't know that ketchups, like certain ketchups and tomatoes and stuff like that, high acidity foods, are not really that good for you.
No.
And to try and cut that out of my diet.
I learned this when I was younger. I used to drink a lot of Coke.
Yeah, but you were a fat kid.
No. Before I was fat. No, I wasn't always. I wasn't fat until my late 29s. This third or fourth time around, I did 29.
Oh, after you were married.
Yeah.
You let yourself go.
Well, after. Yeah, I let myself go. Of course. That's what you're supposed to do. But anyways, I drank a lot of Coke when I was a kid. I actually burned a hole in my esophagus from drinking too much Coke. So,
really?
Yep. Now, here's something we had mentioned about being, what was it earlier that I said with Facebook and them censoring us? Yeah. Finally, now that we have 2 hours left of this hour and 45 minutes left of this. Yep. They decided to allow the ad to go through. Isn't that nice?
Oh yeah. So after it's all done. Yeah.
Yeah. Jerks.
Incredible. Our life.
Yeah. I can't believe. And then they have the nerve to say, ask for community support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they're asking you for is more money. Do it again.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got to hit up a little Toby Keith here on accessradio.ca. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Joining us today with Gray Day. You got Big Willie Shakespeare, you got Don Pierce, and of course the one, the only, everybody's favorite rock DJ, Mr. Sauerkraut over here from Coffee with Sauerkraut, making a special appearance. Been kind of away doing special projects for a little bit. Coming back, you say, about the first week in March, your show will be back in full bloom, you say?
Yes. Also got something else going on down the pipe. Some surprises coming in March. Just to the Rock Channel so far, but we got some surprises coming. Probably if everything works out just and all the stars align, there's going to be something coming out next week that you guys are just going to be like, game danger.
Really? Really?
Oh, really. This is top secret stuff, though. I'm not telling anybody until it comes out. But we do have something coming down the lines that's going to make your life a heck of a lot easier. You guys are going to love it. You're going to be like, oh my God, sauerkraut, you are awesome. And also,
I know, but I can't tell either.
No, you can't. Nope.
Okay, I won't.
Nobody allowed to tell.
Terrific. I got to tell you though, man, it's going to surprise a lot of people, and it's going to blow this place right up. But anyway, I just like teasing people. Anyway, I got to hit up with this song, Mr. Toby Keith, and My List right here on Access Country Radio and Grey Day, right here with Don Pierce, Mr. Big Willie Shakespeare, and of course Sauerkraut. And here he is, Mr. Toby Keith, in My List. All right, we're back to you guys.
All right, perfect. All right, cool. You got any funny joke, Shakespeare?
No,
got a funny joke. We only got 2 hours and something left, so come on now. Look at him. He's getting all relaxed, and you know why he's leaning back, right? Because he really has to pee, and he doesn't want to get up because he'll lose the bet.
Little do you know, the reason why I'm not standing up is I'm not wearing pants.
In the studio? You've been at that cinnamon place again? We're not getting back into this. No, we're not getting back.
Yeah, let's not get back into that.
Oh my God.
No, let's not do that.
Actually, they're not even open right now. They had to close all those places because of the sign at the Sundowner says a national emergency.
A national emergency. Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yes.
I gotta tell you though, was it you that sent me that thing about the drive-through strip joint?
Yeah, I told you. I had an idea.
A window van, or something.
I had an idea to actually make a drive-through strip joint. And the other thing is, it's not against the law to film. TV studios are allowed to be open, hence why we're here. So as long as they film it, and then you can drive through, then I've just solved the whole entire thing. So if this happens, and it happens soon, you know that they heard it here, and that they need to send a royalty check to this guy right here.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought I mentioned it first.
No, I sent that to you. It's a whole.
Yeah, but prove it. I brought it up.
There was
you're just a nut.
You know. So here's the thing. Don's allowed to push 2 buttons. One is the talk button, and the other one.
Yeah, talk and play.
And guess what the guy did? He forgot to hit the talk button the last time because it's been dead air the whole entire time. But there you go.
I did not. It's still on right now, actually.
Well, now, yeah, but you had dead air until you hit that play song. Until you played that song, he said. Anyways,
who did?
Here, no, there. Bear said that.
Bear? Bear can't operate his friggin' phone better than I can.
Oh, I don't know.
So we were wasting all that great air talking on nothing.
Well, no, because it's live here. So Nancy,
I'm going to actually play 2 songs just because now, I got to make sure that I was doing everything right here. Because I got to play Robert's song. I'm in a mood to shake things up a bit here. So, enough of this whining music here. I'm done with it. You got to liven this place up. I'm
all right,
done with this.
So I have
goodbye.
It still says on the Gray's GoFundMe that we have stalled here. Now our Access Radio has been selling some merch, so that's good, and we also have it so that if we do reach 50 pieces of merchandise that are sold today, whether it be ours or the Gray merchandise, that our merch store is going to give us an additional percentage. They're essentially taking out all the profit out of it. They're not making anything on it. We're not making anything on it. Everything is going directly to Gray. The only thing that they are making, they got to cover their costs, and that makes sense. They got to cover their shipping costs. They got to cover their cost of paying the employees because that stuff's not free. They got to pay for the shirts, stuff like that. But everything beyond that will be donated directly to Gray. So that's coming from our merch store as well. But we have to hit that 50 pieces of merch. Mark, we're getting close. A lot of people have been going there. Another new order just came through as I was saying that. So there you go, guys. Go. Another camper mug. So somebody else has got another one of those mugs. Those mugs are nice, aren't they? The steel. They got the metal ones. They got the.
That's
they
the one I got.
Yeah, we've also got one there. I'm not sure if
That's
it's on
awesome.
there right now or not, but it turns completely black until you fill it with coffee, and then it actually reveals the logo, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I put that on there or not, but I can put it on there. So there you go.
I would.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm now that I said it, I kind of have to, right? If it's not there, it will be.
And Wyatt, you're. Yep, you do.
Yep.
Yep. And can I add one thing? Something, a shameless promo here for my show on Monday. I want everybody that's on here to join me at 2:04 as I do my tribute to elevator music. It's going to be 3 hours of the best elevator music you've ever heard. So be sure and drop on by.
Oh man, me slap you right now.
Yeah. Isn't that the day you're doing maintenance on the station, Sauerkraut?
Yesterday he says to me, I said something to him. He says, "Oh, you shouldn't have to worry about that today. That should be the least of your worries." By the way, I'm doing
we were discussing an off areas
today. I said, "Oh well, thanks."
And on Thursday was
thanks for the heads up. Jesus.
Thursday was my trip.
Oh, he froze.
So I've just like Neil Tilk. I want to do my themes. So my theme for Monday is elevator music. Tuesday we're going to do the xylophone. So stop by.
Oh, turn in for that. Yeah.
Triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Is this necessary? Like, can I see some?
What day are you going to do the mouth harp? What day are you going to do the mouth harp?
Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's more country music thing though. The mouth harp. Again, it is actually called the Jews harp. That's not me being racist or anything, or Zionist or whatever. That's what they call it, Jews harp. For some people that don't know what a mouth harp is, same thing. But yep, that's more.
Is that the same thing as a harmonica or what?
No, it's like boing, boing, doing, 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 doing.
Now, who the heck? No, I know what it is. I'm just gonna. I had a perfect joke and it just popped right out of my head. I was just gonna.
Just let it go.
I gotta let it go. I gotta let this whole day. I gotta let it go. I tell you, I'm up way too early. Didn't have enough coffee. The white, only 2 cups of coffee in one day. Like, whoa. I was lucky enough. The wife actually brought me a coffee, so that was nice of her. Hint, as you're listening to the show.
In the Niagara region to bring me a Coke Zero. Sitting at the office, just waiting.
And nobody's done it yet, eh?
Nobody's done it. It's like.
Yeah, but don't you have that? Don't you have the liquor store like right beside you?
Right across the street. And I also have.
So what the hell are you worried about Coke Zero?
Right across the street too.
Just put that black screen on and be gone.
If you want to bring me some liquor or you want to bring me some beer, by all means. But I just don't want to get up and go. I also have a Sobeys across the street. Not a sponsor. None of them are sponsors.
By the time I get there, it'd be a long flight just to get you a Coke Zero, dude.
Yeah. Well, what I was trying to say is I don't want to get up because if I got up and go get myself a Coke Zero, then you guys are going to think I'm going to take a pee. And I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you're just going to try and win that, eh? I got it.
I know I'm going to win it. I have no problem. I could do it standing on my head.
Anyway, here we go. Little Corey Stevenson playing over on the Access Radio site. If you want to hear that, www.accessradio.ca is where we need to be. Go on over there. Corey's playing right now.
There you go. Bear says that Lee calls the Jews harp a oingo boingo thingies. Oingo boingo thingies. Oingo boingo oingo boingo.
Holy Lee, man! I'm so sorry that Sad Sack was too chicken shoot to be on here live with us today.
Well, I mean, when you volunteer his luscious locks with. Presenting him first. I don't know if I would come on. But just so that those of you that don't know Mellow Lee, he's like if Fabio gave up on life. So I'll put his picture up here. This is one of his last comments that he made. And if that doesn't look like Fabio's given up on life, then I don't know what it does. Okay, so there you go. It's the boingy boingy instrument, not the oingy boingy.
And that's why I like, I love it when Lee's on the show, man. Like we have so much fun when we do this
he
political crap.
He is our.
He has got it.
We totally make fun of him, and that's he's fine with it, right? That's we want to make fun of him. I don't know if I can say whipping boy. Can I say that? I don't know. I better not.
I don't know, but you know what we do? We do tease him a lot, and I got to tell you, he plays it to a fiddle, takes it by heart. What a great guy he is. Part of the rock station, and I'll tell you, when he says it's Mellow Lee, he ain't shitting, man. for a rock dude, man, we should put him on the pop station because him and Taylor Swift belong side by side, I think. Everybody just went, what?
I am generally
I had to get my Taylor Swift thing in there once. Once in the show, I had to say Taylor Swift's name.
Yeah, it's been a while since you've mentioned her, eh?
Yeah, it's been a while since I played her too, because someone's been away not watching my playlist.
You're cutting Shakespeare off. Go Shakespeare.
I give Mellow Lee the gears every show. I generally mention, like your show, Sauerkraut, and Don, I mentioned you during the course of your show, but in the last hour, it's always like it's 10 past the hour, 20 past the hour as we work our way towards the Mellow Lee show. But lately, it's been the Mellow Lee and Fred show, and I've been talking about Fred Gate 2021, and all the people that come on the chat, Shakespeare's Angels and the others, they all put up these GIFs and memes and things like that of spiders and things, and he is just taking the abuse like a champ.
That's perfect. And what I would do is I would mention everybody, and I'd be like, oh, and by the way, I get off at 4:00. It's time to get out of here because that other guy's following me. No, I'm just kidding, Mellow. We love you.
You have to hear that. I'll have to send you guys it, but it is quite the little thing. It's found online, and I play it every day, and it just kind of is the whole opposite of what he is. He talks about a DJ being annoyed, and he's just one of the most laid-back guys you'll ever want to meet. And he does a great show.
Oh, see, even Facebook knows that you're lying. They just cut you off. They're like, oh, we got to censor this guy. He's lying. No, I'm kidding. Melody, your show is great, and we all love you. But it's just the probably the weather out there, because it's bright and sunny in Hamilton, so that's why his internet froze for a second. That, and he lives in an apartment building, so somebody else probably stealing his signal. Ain't that right, Willie?
That wouldn't surprise me. Not in this building.
Yes.
Time.
Yeah. So awesome. All right, so we're getting towards the end here. And when I say that, I mean we got like an hour and 30 minutes left of our Tom foolery, whoever Tom is and why he did foolery, I don't know. But what we should do for the meantime, I know that we were waiting for some artists to send in some more of their music. And I apologize, not everybody has been able to stay the whole time, and we totally understand that, guys. So don't worry if you had to tune out for a bit and tune back in. Speaking of tuning out for a bit and tuning back in, see you, Twitter. We're going to talk to you guys later. There you go. They're tuned out. I was going to tune somebody else back in, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to sit here on YouTube and Facebook for the time being. We'll tune somebody else back in after. But I do want to, maybe I should bring Twitter back on. Let's not be jerks. Let's put Twitter back on, because I don't know if they got to see Robert Eskridge the last time. Do you think they got to see Robert Eskridge, or who saw it?
No, we weren't on Twitter that time. You're on
All
Twitch.
right, well, now we're on Twitter. Twitter, I brought you back because I want to show you Robert Eskridge. And I want to show you Rick Snyder. They both sent in songs specific for Gray.
I want you to give me 33 seconds.
Okay, before I do that.
Yeah, because I'm playing a little Confederate Railroad, Trashy Women over there on the Access Countryside at www.accessradio.ca.
What did you say that was called?
Trashy Women with a little bit of Confederate Railroad.
Confederate Railroad with Trashy Women.
Yeah, you never heard that?
No, but
where the heck have you been, man?
I'm surprised that they were allowed to keep the name. I mean, it's just kind of like
what the hell is their name?
Well, yeah, but it was also the Dixie Chicks, but now they're just called the Chicks, right?
Yeah, well, that's just because they're trying to remake themselves. That's all they're trying to do. But
well,
they've been around for a long time, and I'm not changing their name.
But so has Lady A. But look what they had to do.
Yeah, they got themselves into big trouble to do that. So
well. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm surprised that they.
But that whole changing the name thing's really driving me crazy. We got the Cleveland Indians going to change their names after how many years?
Yeah,
Edmonton Eskimos going to change their names. It's just but it's
but
who
yet,
they are.
But yet the Kansas City Chiefs are still allowed.
Well, I know it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yep.
And why all of a sudden, it's never been an issue before. It's now just people making it an issue, and it's very small. Portion of it.
So is your 33 seconds over?
Yes, I'm live on the air. We are live. We are here with you. You can do your thing now.
All right, we're going to play Robert Eskridge's song that he sent in again. So get those onions ready, guys. Here you guys go.
Hey, Gray. My name is Robert Eskridge, and I live in Lexington, Kentucky, which is a little bit, not too far away from where you're at. But look, I just wanted to send along my excitement for you and how things are going to go great. I met your mom through music, her and your uncle and the Enemy Line, and I just wanted you to know that we're thinking about you, and I know you got some big things kind of coming up, and probably a little scary, but at the end of the day, you're tough, you're strong, you're going to be great. But I did find out through a friend of mine, Mr. Don at Access Radio, he and Sauerkraut, he told me that you like Morgan Wallen. Now, I write songs, and so I kept kind of the music the same, so you have to figure out if you know the title of this song. Kept kind of the first verse the same, and then I made the rest of the song all about Gray. So I hope that you like it, and I know that you're in our prayers here in Kentucky, and I hope that you like the song. So here we go. Heart on the run, keeps a hand on the gun, can't trust anyone. I was so sure what needed was more to shoot out the sun. The days when we raged, we flew off the page, just damage was done. But I made it through. Somebody new was meant for someone. This is yours. So girl, leave those troubles behind. You showed us you're strong. Just know that we've got your back, your dad's and your mom's. It's gonna be tough, and we'd take your place if we could. So Gray, do your best. The Lord's got the rest to use you for good. Put your faith to the test, just makes you guess life's really fair. So much ahead, don't you forget what makes you you. Your mama will sing, I thought it'd been to help her get home. The village is there, with hope and a prayer. You came along. So girl, leave those troubles behind. You've shown us you're strong. Just know that we've got your back, your dad and your mom's. It's gonna be tough, we take your place if we could. So Gray, do your best, the Lord's got the rest to do this for good. Don't leave those troubles behind, you showed us you're strong. Just know that we've got your back, your dad and your mom's. It's gonna be tough, but we take your place if we could. So Gray, do your best, the Lord's got the rest to use you for good. So Gray, do your best, the Lord's got the rest to use you for good. All right, girl. You have a good trip, and we'll be thinking about you.
There you go. Robert Eskridge with his song for Gray. That we all enjoyed so much that we decided we needed to do that again. There you guys go. So Robert Eskridge, check him out, Spotify, check him out on Facebook, and we're going to have that song available for everybody as well. Now, let's get back to the reason we're here. Gray, 3-year-old girl, who is looking for your support. I almost think that we should tell people that the only way that we're going to, I love watching Don's finger.
Yeah, I was kind of mesmerized by
Yeah, look at his finger right there. Anyways, I was just gonna say I love having these little things happening with.
Sorry, I gotta say I'm sorry. I was texting.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, actually, Bear's texted me in the background saying that the station's not working in the music, and can't figure out why. The tops button was on, everything's going, so I don't know what's going on there. And then Shaylin actually is texting me asking me if we got our video, and yes, we did. We did get your video.
Did we?
Yes, we did. I've got it. I sent it to you. That's the one that we couldn't open. So,
okay. Well, hold on.
Ho! Breaking news.
What?
Yes.
I have a friend. No, I really do. Honest.
You have friends?
But I have a friend. His name is Tony Gallipo. Now we are about to fall in love with this guy.
Okay.
A company called the Genesis Health Light.
It's called what?
The Genesis Health Light.
Okay.
The Genesis Health Light is a tool that, as an example, we use for the football team. You pull a muscle, you tear a muscle. It helps to speed the process of healing. It doesn't heal anything, but it does help with the process of healing. His company makes this item, and it's worth over $1,000. Can I read you a quote?
Yes, you can.
Sam, Genesis will donate a Genesis pain relief light to baby Gray if the parents feel it can help with any pain issues she may have post-surgery. I will gladly speak with the parents to determine how we can help her.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. And I will tell you that I have actually used the Genesis Health Light myself, not privately. I have a physiotherapist that actually uses one, and I've used that and found that that does help with the speed up of the process. I also have used like ultrasound machines and stuff like that. Believe it or not to check for pregnancy, but ultrasound machines can also help speed up the process. But that is awesome, Shakespeare.
That is
And
wonderful. Thank you.
if you're still there and listening right now, do me a favor and message me a Van Halen request for Monday, and I will make sure it gets on.
There you go.
There you go.
We will definitely do that. I mean, that's the least that we could do, but we will put them in contact with Gray's mom and Kimmy and Gray's dad as well, and they can definitely. That's definitely something that could come in handy for them.
I didn't even have to ask. He's just listening, and like the rest of us, he's been touched by what's going on, and that's what he has chosen to do. And I can't thank him enough. He is such a class act. He
100% class act.
I don't even know what to say. I'm
You know what? If somebody can do that and donate $1,000 worth of equipment to this little girl, I'm sure that we can get some money in this pot. Let's go, Pip. Let's get it on the Baby Gray's GoFundMe page, and let's do this, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, buddy, from us, from the bottom of our heart, Mr. Shakespeare, man. Please do. Really appreciate that, and I'm sure Gray and her family will too.
That's
anyway,
awesome. Yeah.
And that is really awesome. Got the radio station, I believe, back up. Bear will tell me. I don't know what the heck I think what's going on. Nothing again. Something is amiss. Yep, I don't know. The heck with it. Just going to play the music and we'll figure it out. I don't know. It is what it is. We always have these damn difficulties. When
did you push the talk button?
Yeah, that darn talk button's on. Everything's on.
Did you turn up the volume?
No, not at all. No, not at all. No, I didn't do that.
Well, that could be possibly.
You know, I've been doing this. You know, I have been doing this quite a while, right?
Well, you turned it sideways now, so I mean, you got to fix
that. I don't know what's going on with this stupid thing. Everything is
well, you
going
just
stupid on me.
There you go. We're better.
No, I'm trying to text Shaylin at the same time because trying to tell her that couldn't open her video, and every time I touch something else goes off.
Tell her to send it to me at the accessradio.ca. Hold on one second. Let me see, because maybe I'll check again with Shaylin, because I know that you sent me. So here's what I have for Shaylin. I have promo photos. Five attached. Hopefully I read that right. Promo photos. Yes. I didn't misspeak. And I have Shaylin's bio and socials. That's all I have. I didn't get the actual video. I have her open Spotify link here, but again, the audio is not coming through here, so I can't even do that. I have to have a video right now, which again, originally, this is a little bit my fault because we weren't originally going to do the live stream. We were going to do some other stuff. Yeah. So we were just going to do the audio and run that through the station and not do the live stream with the videos. But we decided to change that up a little bit. And but anyways, we're trying to. I'll tell Shaylin to resend it. Thank you, Nacy.
I just did. I resent it to you and see if you can open it. I don't. Won't open it.
I'll as soon as I get it, I will let you guys know. Don Shaylin music file transfers. Sent you a file. Get your files. See, now I can do this. Let's hope. No, it won't let me click on the. Oh, maybe I can do it here.
I don't know. It won't let me download it either. It just comes out of blank file. Is that what you got, Shakespeare, when you tried to open it? Just a blank file?
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it used WeTransfer. You're almost there. I agree.
which we
Download.
use all the time.
I've got it now.
Oh, you're such a genius.
It's going to take a couple
I'm
seconds.
glad because,
Download.
you know, well, good, because I can talk about it for a minute. She's got a great new single called The Drink. What a great song that is, man. I'm telling you.
And she's from Southern Ontario as well. She's from London, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I don't know. Read the bio. I did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Well, if you read the bio, then you would know that she's from Southern Ontario. I know that she's from Southern Ontario.
I was really surprised that there's so many great country artists coming from that neck of the woods these days, man. Like, what is going on? And they're all younger. They're all younger generation country singers. It's fantastic.
Yeah. No, it's the Nashville North, I guess you can call it. Southern Ontario is Nashville North.
Well, it seems to be coming that way. That's for darn sure. You know, it's incredibly. You know, now this year the CMTs or CMAs are going to be in London, I believe it is this year.
Well, that's where they were last year.
Yeah, and they were in Calgary the year before, but it's kind of everything seems to be shifting away from Western Canada. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird, but it's pretty cool. Now I got the video here. Do you want me to pull it up now?
Yeah, you might as well. We're here.
Sure. Is Shaylin here? That's the next question.
I don't know. Is she here?
To Shaylin, they said they need your video. They got your promo package. Don Pierce Show. That's okay. I've got the actual video now. I'm going to play the song. How's that sound?
Good.
All right.
Works for me.
Works for me too, because you know what? I we're no longer on the Access Radio feed. Something's going on there. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason I'm on the air, but we're not on the air. I don't know. It says I'm on the air. I just went to the country link on my other device, and it's everything here says we are live on the air on Mix on our system, and apparently the auto DJ is playing not us. So
sometimes what happens, just kick it out of there, reset the.
You know what happened? I know what happened. We're not playing the commercials every 23 minutes.
Whatever. Too bad.
So they kicked me out.
Yeah, but they'll let you back in. So
I'm doing it.
Yep. Anyways, I'm going to play this song here. Perhaps for the first time you're hearing, this is Shaylin out of Ontario. So check her out. Oops. Hold on. Looks like video. Okay.
Ow! Don't do that in my ear.
You're welcome. It says
craziness.
Hold on one second. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm going to have to change this because this is doing something silly again.
Hey, we're trying, folks.
Because it just, when I press play, it says, whoops, looks like the video file doesn't have a video track. It does have a video track because I just opened it up on another thing.
And
so let's try that again. File, video, wow. Weird, my lord. I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird because, like I said, let me try. But you guys said that you can't hear it when I did it this way. But if I go screen share, share screen, yes. And then I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do...
I'm glad we're not on the radio because they'd be hearing you say all this. I'm going to do this, got to do that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we're live streaming. Here
we're live. Well, we're live streaming. They can, they can kind of figure out that you're on the air. They wouldn't. There's.
Okay, that's not what I needed. I needed something else. So let's go back here. Oops, and let's end this here. Remove, and we're gonna do this. Yeah, I don't know why it's why things gotta be so difficult sometimes. And the other thing with WeShare, sometimes they give us a time limit on how long we can use it for. or a WeTransfer rather.
Yeah, she just sent it, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Well, you guys can keep on talking. Shakespeare, you can keep these guys entertained while I pretend I know what I'm doing.
Oh,
Oh, you do know what you're doing. You just can't figure it out. That's the problem. Oh well, it happens.
Cabin, for the people that followed me over from the old radio station I was at, they're not quite aware of what it is. Fill us in on just what the show is, and give them an opportunity to catch it when it airs.
Yeah, that's perfect. The Cabin is a great show. We bring in more than one artist. Usually 3 or 4 artists come in at a time. We have Mark Rosner from the Rosner Group and Rise Up TV join us each and every. We do it every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, and it's one of our video casts, kind of on the lines of a podcast, but in video sequence. Goes out to Rise Up TV on Roku. It's aired through there. Haven't had it there yet because Sauerkraut's still doing his editing and all that stuff before he can send it in for TV. But that will be there. It's basically a talk show where we bring in the music industry. We talk about their music. We talk about their lives. Just a little bit about everything, what they think about the world situations are going on. Got a lot of great artists that's been in our show. Along with In Conversation, as you know, we do that every Thursday live on radio, where we bring in the artists and we give them a chance to meet our fans and meet the listeners here and talk to them. And of course, we have our chats, where they can come in and actually talk to the stars. And a lot of them, as you know, Robert Eskridge, Cher Marie White, Scott Hall, or Varen Allen, they all come into our chats every once in a while, and chat with our listeners, which is a great deal for us. So the Cabin is aired usually we air it on Roku and of course on our YouTube channels. And we don't do that live. It's a tape thing because there's so many people involved. It gets a little active, let's say that. So if Sauerkraut's got to do his stuff and edit some of the stuff out there, because if anybody knows Don, when Don gets excited, he can drop some of the words that ain't supposed to be said on radio, if you know what I mean. So, he's got to clean it up. But it's a great, great show. We have a great time doing it. I can tell you that. A lot of great stars come in to join us here at Access Country Radio and our video casts. And a lot of things happen. They can actually catch all that stuff at www.accessradio.ca. You can go into the podcast section there, and it's all there. So we're all over the place. Spotify, the Cabin is on Spotify, along with In Conversation and iTunes. Access Country Radio is now actually available on Alexa too. You can hear us on Alexa, so you got one of them devices. You can hear us through the 365 app, which is on Alexa, and they've added Access Country to their app, so you can listen to us right through there, which is pretty cool.
That is very cool. And I got to say that, the thing I love about this station is that we are multifaceted in that we have 3 different separate stations, so we can cover most tastes in music. With the rock side, we have everything from the 70s, 80s, and 90s with Neil, the 70s, 80s with me, more modern music with Sauerkraut and with Lee. And on the countryside, we've got some great country music. I've noticed in listening to your show, you go back a little bit with your way back, double back. And,
oh yes.
And there's a lot of great music out there, and it's not only on radio now. Like you said, we're on Rise Up TV on Roku, and we have podcasts. I swear to God, I've never seen anything like this. And the thing that really reaches out to me, other than that, is the fact that, poor pity you guys, but you let us do our thing. You let us be ourselves. There's no real playlist in the sense of this is what you must play today. We're allowed to, as long as we, stay within the format and don't do anything outrageous and don't do anything stupid. We're basically left to our own design, and I think it's one of the best creative things I've been involved with, and to me, I think this is the biggest audience I've ever had in all my years in radio, and like the people that are listening, they're the ones that make it successful for us, and hopefully we can get some more DJs and have this thing just go crazy.
Well, don't worry, Shakespeare. As long as you stay around here, we'll lose all kinds of your fans for you. Don't worry.
Oh, surprise me.
Hey, thanks, Shakespeare. We're glad to have you, man. Did you get that video fixed, or what are we doing here, dude? Did you get her up?
So, no, it won't come. So, remember when we did the Rachel Messer
Yes.
Halloween Spooktacular, and the
Yes.
video was out of sync.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Is the video when I watched it on the other thing,
Channel, yeah.
it's off by like a fraction of a second. So it didn't sync when it sent it, and that's not her fault. It's not our fault. It's just something happened. Sometimes it happens out of sync. And so what I've done is I sent her a link to the show. If she wants to come on and try it live, I'd be more than willing to do that. I sent her an email about it. So if those of you that have her in the back channels, those of you that have her in the back channels, just tell her that I've sent her a link to her email where she can definitely just click on that and she could come on and try it live if she'd like to. Again, I don't know if she wants to do it live or not. I don't want to put her on her spot, but we can definitely do that. So, yeah. Anyways, we while we're waiting for Don again, as at least he's taken it off so that we don't have to watch his finger.
Yeah, no kidding. It was kind of distracting.
Yes. Although it was a very nicely manicured finger, which is pretty cool. So our reach today has been pretty big. Our engagement has been pretty good. We've got quite a few comments here, quite a few shares. I'm surprised how many people have shared this. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I don't know if you can follow along with that or not, or see any of that stuff, but
no.
I know that you won't see the people reached or the engagement, but this is a pretty far reach today. And over 107 shares, over 555 comments. You guys are killing it today, and thank you very much. That's a very, very viral video. So a lot of people have seen us today. I know it says, whatever is there watching right now on Facebook, but it's only reporting for the one Facebook channel, not the other one. And it's not reporting for YouTube right now, how many people are watching on YouTube. It's not reporting for Twitter, how many people are watching on Twitter. So that number there is just what is technically coming in right this moment. But people have been coming in and out, which is good. We encourage it. We know that not everybody has 8 hours to sit here and listen to us all day, especially when Don got crazy talking about the place in Woodstock. We're not going to mention again.
No.
Anyways, who left?
Don left. I guess we hurt his feelings.
Oh,
he can't talk about that place in Woodstock.
I guess, yeah, he's probably.
I guess he's just getting a response, I'll bet, from Shaylin.
Or he's sending me a message to say "F you, jerk." Hold on. So just back in the studio, Sharon Marie White talking. Oh, I guess I should get caught up with here. Don't forget Larry on the rock side with 80s rock and also on countryside. Yeah, so Larry is actually going to be on tonight on the rock side, and so is Keith. Keith will be on the rock side tonight following us as soon as we're done here. 6 o'clock, he will be on the rock side doing his show, and we love Keith. Join in there. Check him out, www.accessradio.ca/rock-music-1. And he will be there to entertain you tonight. And if you're not entertained, well, you can blame it on Shakespeare.
That's who I'd blame.
Yep, sweet.
There you go.
Okay, here's a name for you guys to all try. We'll all try it together. Janice
Nospolulius.
Nospolulius. Okay. Is that how you say it? Do you know that for sure?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I just
that makes
I'm
three of
trying
us.
my best.
So anyways, she says sweet gray little rock star.
She
Hey
is
Sharon, that's a shout out there. Hey Rick. But yes, Gray is a little rock star, that is for sure. And that's what this is all about, is supporting Gray. We want to help her out as best as possible. If you're joining us for Twitter, hey, go ahead and comment, guys. Don't be afraid to comment. I know it's not your typical Twitter live stream that we have here. It's not your typical YouTube live stream, a little bit longer than usual, but we're keeping her going. And our Facebook stream has been going strong for 6 hours, 56 minutes, and 1 second. But who's counting? Definitely not me, right?
Nope, not me.
No. Not at all. Neither one of us is counting. We're just counting the minutes until, yeah. By the way, the more you guys donate, the faster we'll be off air, if that helps.
Hey, there you go.
Let's go over to the, isn't that how PBS used to do it? They used to say to people, if you donate this much, we'll get off air and return you to your regularly scheduled program. Yep, PBS used to do that. I remember that. You'd be watching Bob Ross, and all of a sudden, hey, that was great, Bob Ross. We're going to stop you right there, though, and we need $20,000 in the next 2 minutes, or else you're not going to see with the rest of Bob Ross. They would hold you for hostage. We're not going to do that, though. But we will definitely help out. Oh, we have had another anonymous donor come in and just gave $75. Thank you very much for that anonymous donor. Another $75. That's great.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Talking to Shaylin on the backside, guys, and she's not home right now, so she can't get onto her email and do her thing.
Okay.
She doesn't know why the sync ain't working. She must be listening.
It's not her fault. It's not her fault.
No. No.
It's somewhere along the lines the email gets crossed, and it doesn't matter how many times she sends it to us. It'll do the same thing, because we had the same thing with Rachel Messer.
Yeah,
three out of 4 of the videos were perfect. That third one, though, was the one that was messed up, and she sent it like 10 times, and it did the same thing, and it does this jumping thing. And unfortunately, that's why this program can't, because it's out by that millisecond. It can't register that it's an actual video. It's registering it only as audio.
Okay, what I can do now is maybe I sent you Shaylin's email so that you can send her the link for the cabin and stuff. Can you maybe send her Kimmy's stuff so she can get a hold of Kimmy?
Okay.
Yeah, please do. Just send it in an email to Kimmy's email address. She wants to touch base with them, and maybe she can just send Gray a message personally, and that would be great too.
I can actually forward this message, and as I mentioned, Kimmy has asked for copies of all the music and stuff like that so that she can play it later, and that's what we'll do. We'll send all that to her, give her the big support. Now, again, let's talk a little bit about Kimmy and the enemy line, and just how difficult this would be. Like, just put yourself in their shoes just for a minute, and you've just been given this news. Think about the shell shock that you would have to go through. And Kimmy has held herself together quite well. We've been following her the whole entire time during this, and I think that's what is great. Now, Little Gray is going to have to, when she does go for the surgery, possibly shave her head too. In at least one location anyways. So that's what's sad here. So maybe we should do another fundraiser where we raise money, and we will shave our heads, those of us that have hair. But in support for her, I think that's definitely something, shave for Gray, something that we should look into. I'm not volunteering people right now, unfortunately. I would love to volunteer Lee, but we're not going to do it. But we'll volunteer Robert Eskridge, because he's not here to defend himself right now. But yeah, if you are bald, you can shave your beard. Hey, we'll do that too, right? So we'll do a whole entire thing on that for people who want to shave their head in support of Gray, raise some money. I've finally been able to grow hair. I would hate to see this hair go, but if it means raising some more money for her, hey, I'll do it for a little girl. So, anyways, sorry. What does it have to reach for me to shave my head? Do you remember? Well, it was $500 more.
Yeah, 500 more.
Yeah, but we haven't reached that yet, unfortunately, from that point. But we'll do there. Been there when my son was born. When I was told he had a heart issue and might need surgery. Yeah, definitely. Your world just comes crashing down getting the news, something like that from, even when it's an older loved one. But when it's your child, that's something else. Excuse me. So, Kimmy and the family, we're here to support you, and we're glad that you were able to join us for a little bit. Some of the people are asking for Kimmy to come back on for a little bit with Gray so that they can see her again. If they're able to join back on, that would be cool. The same link will still work, so you don't have to worry too much about that. I'm reading a old email here. A refresh. Okay, so we're still good there. But yeah, anyways, I'll let somebody else do some talking for a while.
Why? You're doing such a good job. I was almost thinking you were me for a second there.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us here. I think I got the radio station back up and running. Bear, if you could check that for me, I'd appreciate it. Anyway, things are going great. We are raising some money for baby Gray. Thanks to Mr. Big Willie Shakespeare coming up with this great idea for this great big event here. Thank you for that. Thank you for donating, everybody that's donating. We are giving some t-shirts away, some CDs. Got some spiritually tarot readings going on. We have another dude that's given a 30-minute reading away. I sent it to you on your messenger, sauerkraut, from Macy. She sent it in. That also is giving a 30-minute reading too. So things are happening.
Yeah, so that's what I was just going to ask you. That link that you sent me, that was for. Are we auctioning that off, or is that like something that they're giving the proceeds for that to the family? What's the thing with that? Because it says 30 minutes free, right?
Yeah, they're going to donate the money to them.
Okay, so should I put that site in the bottom here? Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, well, hold on one second.
That's all I said. I'm going to catch up with all these people after the show, and we'll figure out how they want to do it, how they want to give it away and get the money to them. That way we get it right, and we're not expecting more than we should be. Anyway, that is what's happening. Welcome to the show, everybody. We are here with Access Country Radio. Got to do the radio gig once in a while. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, every place else, trying to raise some money here for little baby Gray of Kimmy Scott of the Enemy Line. Very great independent band out of Michigan. They're trying to get their daughter, of course, from Michigan into Memphis, Tennessee for a life-saving brain tumor operation. Been through one already. Just had a scan not that a few days ago, found out there was some active cells still there, and baby Gray has to go back in for a second operation. We are trying to raise some money here to get them across to Memphis to help pay some of the expenses. We're not asking for medical costs. We don't need $1 million here. We just need a few bucks from each and every one of you. If it's just $5, that'll help out. If it's $2, it'll help out. It does not matter. Anything will help. If you cannot donate, if you're in a time of hardship and stuff, man, just go up to her Facebook page and show her some love and show Kimmy some support on her personal page. She's got Beyond Belief and stuff like that. It is great that this is happening. I want to thank everybody for donating. Big Shakespeare, you've got a facility that's donating a piece of equipment to Gray. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's the Genesis Health Light. it is basically just a tool that helps to speed along the healing process after there's been an injury of some sort. You know, it could be a pulled muscle, could be a tear, could be, you know, just just a dislocation of a muscle, that sort of thing. And it's also helps a little bit with the healing. And it's very lightweight. It's handheld, and it you just put the instrument to the part of the body that you want to have heal a little quicker. It doesn't heal anything. Like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't heal anything, but it does help speed the process a little bit. And if we can get her feeling 100% faster, I'm hoping they will accept the offer of the item, the Genesis Health Light. And it is an item that's worth over $1,000. And the Genesis Health Light company has generously donated that machine. And we'll do everything we can to get the two of them together so that they can get it sent there. And Tony Gallipo, I can't thank you enough for doing that. And man, you are the best. And also want to thank Barry Shelley from Rink of Dreams for his offer of the hockey pucks, which we will be using to raise some funds as well. And to everybody who has jumped on board, Robert Eskridge, thank you for the signed CD and T-shirt that we're going to be giving away. And all of you people for your donations, for your prayers, for your time, even just listening to us act the fool. I want to thank you. And, you know, it just shows how great a community this radio station has.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's all about the reach. I'm just dropping off some of these guys here because they've been sitting here for a while. We have YouTube, sorry YouTube, but we're going to take you off here again for a little bit. We're going to finish things off here with the Facebook.